The Empress of Ireland and her sister ship, the Empress of Britain, were both built by Fairfield Shipbuilding and Engineering in Glasgow, Scotland, in 1905. The Empress of Ireland was officially launched and made her maiden voyage on January 10, 1906. The Empress weighed 14,191 gross tons and measured 570 feet by 66 feet. She was about two-thirds the length of the Titanic. She was powered by twin four-stroke engines that develop a speed of between 18 and 20 knots and operated regular services between Quebec and Liverpool for the Canadian Pacific Line. The ship's capacity was 310 passengers in first class, 350 in second class, and 800 in third class. Her lifeboats had a capacity of 1,968. The ship's maximum capacity with passengers and crew was 1,860, which meant that she had a surplus of 108 lifeboats. Empress of Ireland weighed anchor from Quebec for Liverpool on May 28, 1914 at 4:27 p.m., carrying 87 first-class passengers, 253 second-class, 717 third-class, or 1,057 people, plus a crew of 420. In total, on this last voyage, the ship had 1,477 people on board. She also had 1,100 tons of cargo and was commanded by Captain Henry Kendall. Empress was heading for the St. Lawrence River, and all was well until about 1 a.m. At that moment, the passenger ship passed Father Point, and the crew, armed with binoculars and posted at lookouts, saw lights about 6 miles away. The lights belonged to the coal carrier Storstad, commanded by Captain Thomas Anderson, carrying 11,000 tons of coal. Almost immediately after they saw the ship, a dense fog descended, which made all visibility impossible. The crews could see nothing ahead, yet both ships moved forward without hesitation, although Captain Kendall reduced their speed. At about 1:30 a.m., Captain Kendall suddenly saw the Storstad rising out of the fog just ahead of him. The Storstad was coming straight for the Empress of Ireland. Kendall acted quickly, but to no avail. He shouted through a megaphone to Captain Anderson to go full speed astern. He then ordered his own helmsman to go full speed ahead. He was trying his best to pull the ships apart, but it was too late for such a maneuver. Storstad hit the Empress amidships, making a hole 25 feet high and 14 feet wide on one side. Water began to pour into the Empress at an extraordinary rate, estimated at 60 gallons per second. Captain Kendall then ordered his ship to proceed at full speed ahead, hoping to reach shore before she sank. He also ordered the passengers to be awakened and the lifeboats to be prepared. The ship was now listing severely from Storstad's blow. Even if all the passengers had managed to get to the deck, the lifeboats would have been of no use. All of Captain Kendall's attempts to save his ship failed, and 14 minutes later the Empress of Ireland was at the bottom of the St. Lawrence River. A total of 1,024 passengers and crew perished. There were 453 survivors. Captain Kendall survived, as did Captain Anderson and the entire crew of the Storstad. The tragedy of the Empress of Ireland, one of the worst disasters of all time, was quickly forgotten.